Have you ever felt this way? You love your partner, you want to feel close, but when they initiate sex, you freeze, you pull away, or you immediately go to not tonight. You go to this place not because you don't care about them, but because something feels off. In today's video, I'm going to share the one thing couples often miss about intimacy. And this is a story from a real session that changed everything for one couple and what this might mean for you and your relationship. A couple sat across from me in session. They were kind, respectful. I could tell they still cared about each other, but they were stuck. Initially, they said they had different desire levels, but over time, it sounded more like they weren't able to spark desire in a way that worked for both of them. Here's how it would go down. He would initiate at night and she would pull away. When I asked her what was happening, she said, "It's not that I don't want to. I just don't feel connected to him." And he looked at me almost confused and said, "I've been thinking about her all day. I want her. I can't stop touching her when I see her." This is where so many couples get stuck in a cycle of not meeting each other. One person feels rejected, the other feels pressured. And it's not because there's no love, it's because they're missing the bridge between emotional and physical connection. It was in this session that my client said something that completely shifted the conversation. She said, "In order to feel desire, I need a sense of playfulness. That's what helps me connect to you." And there it was. That simple sentence held so much truth because playfulness creates safety. And safety is what allows desire to thrive. Here's the thing. When we're playful, we're not just having fun. We're telling our nervous system, "Hey, you're safe here. You can relax, you can open, you can be vulnerable." And when we feel safe, desire doesn't feel like pressure. It feels like possibility. The husband had been thinking about sex all day, but he hadn't been initiating play. There was no flirting, no teasing, no warm moments that said, "We are still us." And for many women, especially those balancing kids, the mental load, work, all of the things, desire doesn't just flip on at 9:30 p.m. Hot tip, don't save sex for the last thing you do in the day. Here's what I wish more couples knew. Desire builds from the little moments. Eye contact in the kitchen, a shared joke, a lingering touch. This is about building anticipation, wanting, tension. Sex doesn't have to be the goal. It can be the dessert. So if you've been stuck in a cycle like this, ask yourself, when was the last time we played together? When did we last flirt, tease, touch without expectation? You don't need a weekend away or a big fix. Start with one playful moment today, because when play returns, so does connection. And where there's connection, there's room for desire to come back. If this landed with you, tell me in the comments, what's one way you and your partner bring play into your relationship? Because believe it or not, many people struggle with knowing how to play. And if you want to rebuild connection in small daily steps, you can start today with my 30 days to us. It's a powerful challenge I created to help couples move from that feeling of disconnection and like being on two separate pages to feeling deeply connected. And of course, be sure to check out my episode 4 on Dear Dr. Tracy, where I talk all about what really happens after the honeymoon stage and how you can navigate it together. Remember, you are not alone in this, and it's not too late to feel close again. Let me know what you think of the video, click subscribe, and I will see you next time.